Someone said this on a video I saw recently, and they were talking about Nezuko, kind of wrapping it back into Demon Slayer again. They said this, and it really made me think about it. I really want to know your perspective on it because I hate to say I kind of agree with them. They said that Nezuko really adds nothing to the plot. Now, I understand with her blood art and how she is, but I mean, most of the show, she's in a box.
Nezuko
did I just wake you up?
Nezuko is the entire plot of the show.
But
she's the whole reason Tanjiro's doing everything.
But
he's too kind of a soul to be driven just for revenge. He's doing this to figure out how to save Nezuko.
Okay, but what is she doing while he's fighting demons? She's just running around, maybe chasing a frog or doing a little.
Have you watched the show?
I've seen the show. Okay, I've seen the show, Will, but I kind of agreed with them. I kind of did.
Fair point. She's one of those characters that doesn't do a lot, but most of the things that she does are meaningful, right?
Right.
So there's not a lot going on with her. I'll completely agree to that, but she is the driving factor behind why Tanjiro is doing what he's doing. Tanjiro wouldn't be doing all of this for revenge. He would do it to protect people, or he would do it to try and find a cure for his sister, right?
Do you think if Nezuko, say two choices, right? Say nothing happened to Tanjiro, right? But he saw maybe a friend or somebody else, or say Nezuko actually died. And do you think this would have changed Tanjiro's whole arc? Do you think, everyone's gone, he has no reason to live, so he's just like gonna not seek revenge? Or do you think because
I don't think he would have gone after being a demon slayer if there wasn't a reason besides revenge.
Because the only reason why he did this was because he realized that the demon who made her a demon could probably reverse the effects. That's what he's going off of.
There's something that could happen. Yeah.
So if she was dead, do you think he wouldn't have done anything else? He just would have just lived life?
I don't think he would have become a demon slayer personally. But I think Nezuko is going to end up being the linchpin of like the whole thing. Like she has Muzan's attention at the end of, was it season 7?
She has what he wants.
Season 3. Yeah, she has what he wants. She's the daywalker, right? And so Muzan realizes that. And like, so she's going to be the reason for a lot of, I think, things that are going to happen. So I understand the argument that she's not super important. I don't agree with that. She's not present a lot, but that doesn't mean she's not important. There's been multiple times where she's appeared and unlocked different abilities and unlocked different powers and done critical things that have really changed the direction of a battle or changed things, very, very significantly.
Well, that makes me also ask too, how do you feel about the transformation she goes under when she uses her ability? Because in my opinion, I don't see it necessary and very questionable.
So there's reason behind it, right? There's an intentionality behind it. So you're talking about the transformation when she like gets bigger, right? People were tripping out because now she has
everything gets bigger.
She's a 14-year-old girl, now her titties are popping out. Here's the thing. That art, that demon art that she's
calling it art.
Well, that's what they call it.
The blood art. Oh, blood art. Okay, sorry. Yeah, okay. I thought about
that transformation power that she's doing. She's not making herself bigger. She's physically temporarily aging herself. So she's not just making herself larger in size. She is aging her body X amount of years in order to develop more strength. That's canonically, that's what's happening. She's aging. But so she goes from being 14 to, whatever, 19 or 24 hour, I don't know, progressing further so that her power has progressed. That's the explanation of what's actually happening, which I liken it akin to the Fire Force and what's the chick with the Lucky Ledger lure? I forget her name, but like the fan service behind that. Is it kind of ridiculous?
Tamaki or something like that?
Is there a Tamaki? The fan service behind Tamaki and her Lucky Ledger lure. Is it ridiculous? Yes. Is it unnecessary?
They give a reason for that.
Kind of, yes.
Okay.
Is there an explanation? Yes.
But let's be honest though. A simple, Saiyan scream would have been fine. Just give me the glow, give me the orb. That's fine. You're telling me a 14-year-old has to now look like she's 20 years old now? That's questionable, man. I'm just saying she's physically aging her body X amount of years. So she goes from being a 14-year-old to physically. That's not going to hold up in court though. I mean, let's be honest. I swear she
Listen,
looked 20.
Hey, Demon Slayer was written by a woman, okay? Take it up with her.
Dang. Okay. That's, all right. Yep.
Mic drop.
That's a good one. Dang it, man. He just won that
It's
without.
not like it was written by some pervy dude that's never been married.
Y'all heard it here first. Without breaking a sweat, Will just won an argument. That was like the easiest thing ever. Oh my gosh. But since we're talking about breaking a sweat, I'm going to tell you someone who might be breaking a sweat. Oh, tell me.
Gachi Okuda.
Oh, I knew that one. Yeah. There's a lot of actually good mangas that have been written by women that I'm like, I feel like women honestly should be more well known. First off, Gachi Okuda, like if you've seen the manga writer herself, dude, the essence, the swag that she gives off, the aura, whatever you want to call it, you can see that in her manga as well.
There's a lot of great like action-based anime written by women. I did a series of videos about like, you know, the best anime written by women, and people are like, oh my God, I didn't realize. Obviously there's some ones that you realize that are written by women. There's a bunch that people you don't realize that are written by women that are fantastic, you know?
Yeah.
So it's really interesting.
Well, I'll just tell you, like I said, I'm very surprised that, yes, Demon Slayer, I always forget that it's written by a woman, but that is the biggest mic drop. I mean, you know, I don't like the fan service. Well, it was written by a woman, so that's crap, man. I'm really upset about that one.
When saying like it's written, I don't think it's explained very well in the anime, but it's explained in the manga that like she's really aging herself. Now, we could compare manga panel to animation panel, right? And see like did the animators take some liberties or not? I don't know. So are you comparing the manga panel with the animation panel?
I am currently doing some research on this because you intrigued my interest, and I was trying to find some way of winning this argument, and I think I'm just digging my own grave because it looks honestly, if dare I say, maybe a little more. Oh wow, yeah, she's thicker in this one too. Wow. Yeah, double C thick in this, but there's a little, they did. Yeah, wow. All right, I lost again.
Yeah, here's the manga panel colored, everybody.
I know when I'm lost. All right, I've lost. I'm willing to accept defeat on this one. Will, you want your trophy? I'll find something for you.
That whole controversy interesting. Recording podcasts in the end of the day, I'm willing to say things I wouldn't normally say. It's just people wanting to be mad for the sake of being mad. We live in a culture where people don't have validation. They don't have self-worth unless they find a problem to be upset about every single day of their lives. And that's one of those things. It's, oh my God, let's look. I have to have a crusade for my life to have existence other than living your life just to be kind and help other people. You have to find some issue, some thing to fight
100%.
for. And that episode, that was one of those things, even though it's the same in the manga. It's explained in the manga why it happens, and this story is written by a woman. Now, could she have chosen not to do that and to cover her up properly? Yes. But again, let's break it down and make it more realistic, okay? Nezuko is transforming and growing. Her clothes are not.
She's growing. That true.
Her clothes are staying the same size. So if we're trying to be realistic, and my 14-year-old sister who has demon powers, it's wearing a kimono that's sized for a 14-year-old, all of a sudden awakens the demon powers to make herself physically age and grow by 10 years.
Where are you going with this?
Her clothes are going to be smaller on her. Right? I'm just saying the realism behind why the mangaka did it that way.
I understand, you know, you want to be realistic. That's fine. I just want to know why can't we just have hey, let me show my aura, or I got this more power, I'm stronger now, you know? Best form of slap to the face. I don't think anything's ever matched this energy. I don't think everything will ever match this energy of just like, all right, let's get serious. Everyone knows when you see the character just do a little jump up, you know, and they're like, you know, little with their feet, they're jumping up and down.
They're like warming up.
That's fine. But when anime does it different and better, nothing has ever matched when Rock Lee drops his weights. In my opinion, nothing has ever. Still to this day, thinking about right now, oh my gosh, right now, goosebumps. It's like, oh, he was just carrying that much weight? Why? And then the explosion.
Bro. Yeah. Not just heavy. They like exploded the ground. Yeah.
That right there is, I'm going to take a serious moment.
I I remember watching that episode like 17 years ago on my little laptop because I had
Dang, it's been that long.
I had bootlegged all of Naruto on a hard drive, and so every night I'd go to bed and just pop up my laptop and hook in the hard drive and watch a couple episodes of Naruto, and that's
Dude,
when I experienced that episode.